Hello. I'm back again. What the fuck? I hate this. I hate that they do that. Just put it in the fucking Dorman Enclave, you dipshits! Let me off. Let me off. Not in a good mood. I'm sorry, but I'm blaming the game for that. Say whatever you like, but the fact is that you gave me no instructions as to where we're going. I had to pretty much guess, which is bad. What a long day. Not long enough, clearly, but Jesus Christ. Sorry. Well, putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organising transport for the Imperial prisoners. You will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank, not far from the castle. Right. Back to that shithole. I am not happy with that at all. I mean, to be fair, I was mentioning it all stream yesterday as well that happens, but man, come on. I'm still only doing till 9:30, but I've lost 20 minutes to what can only be described as bullshit. Why the bloody hell am I going now? Hug the wall. Just hug the wall. I mean, even if you were to say I should have known, which I suppose technically I should, it is really badly set up. They just decided they wanted to do it that way, which was silly. And incredibly immature. Right. Time to do the thing. Your party's assembled now? Yes, aye, ready. Aye, ready. But what lies ahead, I trust? Lest there be any confusion, though. The tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That is, whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home, Yugiri. Yugiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sight of trouble. Yes, Lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. The ship awaits you at the Castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Fuming at that. I'm absolutely fuming at that. It's all kind of weird when you put exit game. It's like, oh, you want to log out and exit the game. Sure. Bulk up. Why is he not dead yet? I haven't gone around to killing him, sorry. Those crystals. I mean, those crates. There again.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Okay, cut the shit.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I
Yeah,
confess I
very
had
good.
not expected such compassion. Welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord here?
Oh, look, she started up again.
Yotsu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Well,
Guess we
well.
must act.
It would seem your shattered mind is mended.
No.
As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
That politely is amazing.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
Who's dead? Oh god, look how awful his teeth are.
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Like her mind and her soul.
This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown distant as the moon.
He's literally given up on life.
What has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
I'm sorry for what I must do. I see you. Pretty. I wouldn't say no. Hey, nice. She's even got bunny ears for me as well.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Highness, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
Pussy! I'll take care of this.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
I ask you to live. Strategic withdrawal.
Spare my pride, would you? I know this foe is beyond me. The field is yours.
Got it.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Me with a bow. Oh no. Now, this is like the last sort of big challenge, but there are
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours.
So she at least understands that Xenos is not a radiant creature. Born of radiance or whatever.
But I have become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty? I shall plunge
Dang.
all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail.
Okay. Time for me
Come.
to wait for an hour.
Let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorman. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Castrum Flumis. Regular noodle. Say again. I'm so sorry. So, whoever what pops into watch now, you're going to be watching me staring at the screen for a while. I'm just enjoying whatever's going on. 20 minutes, could be 10 minutes, we don't know. Could be 2 minutes. 4 minutes. 5 minutes. 17 minutes. 12 minutes. 13 minutes. Could be anything. Is it ready already? Ready. Food with grandmother is essentially like filling a tank. You don't ever need to do that in England. You don't ever need to fill it. The only purpose for ever completely filling up is if you've got something to do with the food. You like, if you're really cold, if you're really hot, if you're going out for a run or something. Yeah, essentially, more food is to actually sort of balance your sort of body temperature. Not just the stuff. What do I think that about? I'm ready. Pretty cool look though. Come on, tank. Come on, tank. Yay! Whew. You got a cool image of me looking got better. Hooray for me! I'm gonna suck! It just sort of goes, ooga booga, look at me, I'm a bird now. Wow, just a tanky with blessing. I'm so. Not ready.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
Wow! Shit.
Your end is near.
Well, that was bound to happen. Oh god, they don't know who the main tank is. Oh, they... Get the healer first! Bring back the healer! I was trying to get away, but I just didn't in time. Oh, yeah.
Beg for mercy.
I guess I just did.
darkness begins. The spider living. From mortal height, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
That's where I started. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh.
Beg them. The moonlight's chill shine petals pale. With night, I shall prevail. Your end is near.
Yeah, I can't guess that's gonna happen. Went the wrong way. It's fine, it shouldn't even guess.
In sun's gloom, black tendrils trail. No, not yet. Not yet. I'll grind you under my feet. You under my hair.
Oh god. I cannot see a thing.
Well,
I honestly couldn't see a damn thing during that entire fight. Did anyone else? Did anyone else see anything there? Like, I mean, it wasn't just the effects. It was the writing right across the middle of the screen. It was like, can you see anything? Can you see anything? Can you see anything? So, are we supposed to? Also, sorry to do this. Yeah. I couldn't see it because it kept covering bloody screen. Bloody text was on the bloody screen, right in the middle as well. You can't see shit. Oh, we're dead. Twice, so that's not too bad. Huh. It's funnier to think that a pistol's gonna kill that, to be honest. I have one single pistol with one bullet, so I'm stronger than all of you. More. Oh, you've got 2 pistols. 2 bullets. Well done. I don't know why he's swaggering.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down.
One-on-one fight with him, maybe?
My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Jesus Christ, you have issues.
Ha! You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
But I heard you just say the negotiations have failed. You are no longer untouchable.
But I'm forgetting. They're already ashed. This dormant woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
It only means that you're gonna die, dipshit.
It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his faith.
But you were such a good soldier. You didn't want a soldier.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Then you didn't understand Xenos.
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Oh my. It looks like your pitiful bullets did nothing.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
She knew her tormentor. Now, so do we. Well, we knew for a while. Huh?
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives.
Takes a village to raise a child.
Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
Now we'll be honest. She never does. So it takes a village to feed a beast.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I save the last of my strength. Just for you.
This feels more like a Demon Slayer moment, to be honest. See the person behind the beast. Why?
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
Not the coven that created it. Although that's already dead, so.
Her happiness was never to be. Not in this world.
Something my father might have called it beforehand.
I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
We're essentially about his granddaughter now. It's ironic actually, because it's usually the grandparents that suffer the most from shitty parents, basically. You know, they never get to
Lord Xenos.
look after their kids, you know, look after the grandchildren, or at times even witness them, just find out they've been taken into care. And then we all see him again. Generations, the loss of them. What they want to do is show thanks.
Lord Xenos. I am at your disposal.
Asai.
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent.
You have nothing after that.
I will not fail you, my lord.
Ow.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
And now, I'll be ready for him. Whatever the hell he is.
You have prevailed, I see.
Unfortunately, we lost someone. I don't know anyone who would have said Gossetsu will not for you though.
She is gone.
And at peace.
Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Did we burn the other body?
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
It was never going to be.
Lord Hien!
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now. But our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here. But it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Xenos was behind this plot. Somehow.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
Yep.
But how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
Well, that seems bullshit.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
He was even buried.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court. The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late ambassador's second in command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Hooray!
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Oh, one whole fair fruit, to be honest.
Indeed.
I mean, this is the other one.
You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Oh no.
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Yes!
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield.
No, I wouldn't say actually, yes it is. Good healer though.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
Current enemy. Leaving you out now. This is his moment.
'Tis not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my
Not
best behavior.
intentionally.
Farewell, my friends.
Asahi was bloody son, my road friendship. Not a summoning? Let the calm you were here. None of us but the scapegoat with vengeance. I did not intervene. She was a pawn. She still had a choice. And she chose to submit to the ambassador's will. She's only one of the distance from I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowboat and conscripts. Most made it to the Sekabune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet waits from the riverbank for those who did not flee in the time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us, and make for the Enclave together. Be ashamed to miss the joyous reunion. Of an hour. Well, I wasn't entirely sure where I was supposed to be going. The mission thing didn't actually show where it was supposed to. So I was only trying to work out where the hell I was going. Look, all the Flumberlumberlies are here now. The Flumberlumber. Ah, the Empire's attacking. Wait, no, it's family. Father! Me son! Father! Ooh!
How How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
It was a team effort. Oh, come on. Nothing of it. Oh, boy. It was like half the screen was cut off with most of the fight. Trying to work out where the hell it was going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For some reason, whenever I think about like Bao, the Bruce Lee movie comes to my head, where he's teaching a student, he goes to bow to him and smacks him on the top of the head, and he goes, "No, you don't bow like that. Bow again." No. It's like, what am I doing wrong? Always keep your eyes on your opponent when you're bowing. Try again. Good. Smacks him on the head again. Remember that.
Gosetsu, your hair.
No, I am Gosetsu.
My friend, what have you done?
Just grunted a slaphead. Running, I suppose.
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
So it's going to take his time. Morning. Safe travels, Gosetsu.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh, and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
Also, good luck with that. Look at my cool bandana. Headband, headband, headband.
And with that, I take my leave.
Where is this adventure then? Okay. Bye! might have to take the effects off. I can actually do stuff in it. Yeah. Cassettes. A journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to celebrate. Join us in camp. I will thank you properly. Got one more big challenge to do. Well, that's another crap thing. No one else I can think of doing. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous action of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Bow again. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern. Mayhap the gravest, yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. Oh no, I've got 2 big challenges left. I confess I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to soften me. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why you showed Yotsu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and Yotsu's childlike mind, I believe he saw a little fallen tyrant, the girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself only to the service of his country. He suffered any hardships and strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or regret. Though Yotsu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would the Kami be so minded? Even now I labour to discern the meaning of Yotsu's fate. Deliver her from certain death, in the memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of a stepbrother. Could it truly have been their will? I cannot tell. The will of the Kami is not for us to know. What I do know is that for a brief moment, the girl noted soon lived among us, and that she brought with her peaceful whisper. Okay, is that all? Is that all? I lost like 4K just trying to find out where the hell I was going. Well, hey, let's continue. Under the moonlight. I think it's time we were going, don't you? Don't all we can here, and we have a lot to report. Before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in Ralphus Breach. We should be the ones to tell Lisa about Xenos. Everything we went through together. We owe her that. Yep, we do. Ah! Stupids. That's the cow. Whoosh! Let's go talk. Commander of... Oh wait, no, she's not Commander anymore, is she? The resistance. Too far away. Oh yeah, damn it, love. Oh. 15 minutes left. PT, Alistair, you're back. Huh? No Alpha, no. It's good to see you this. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will most certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Gardenwold. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke... God, this has better be a joke. Well... Somebody's parading around a Xenos, and he's got a bandage around his neck, he's got a bandage over his shoulder, and above hand. Look, I know what I saw, alright? We all saw it. And here you are saying he's alive and well, living the high life back in Gardenwold. I know how ludicrous it sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I doubt the word of an Imperial Mongol, I'm inclined to trust PTs. We saw the Crown Prince through the Echo, in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was Xenos. Sounded a bit weird though, but... No, it must have... I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter? Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Aye, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? Halls, gilded halls, whatever are you talking about? Yeah. Did you like my interpretation? Tancred, what brings you to the range? No, just until operations were running. And now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before when we're away back in headquarters. Wending? How do you wend? Forgive me if I misheard, but is this a suggestion that the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? Oh God, it's another bloody reference. I thought you were dead. Oh, I got better. So, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin, as our first order of business? Oh, much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling this grave. But if it will put this rumour to rest, I suppose we have to. When there are no curious eyes about, we manage it. Xenos is buried up at Bloodhour, in the box. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked, so as not to upset the locals. Still desecrated, which means someone knew his body was there, which is weird. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Nah, go, you're in charge until I get back. As always! Let's go. Right, where is that good looking Magorze gone? She said you were in charge, she didn't say you could do that. Minutes. Bungle. How do we get over there? I'm not joking. Oh no, I'm stuck again. Out of my way! Out of my way! Alec. Okay, look. Huh. Just go this way? No, can't. Stupid, if I could fly, would be fine. Yes, because I don't think we should be able to fly. Imagine doing all of this. No good. It's all the night one. Oh, yeah, I was going to do. No, let me. Oh. Spectre. Spectre. Strike. What a waste of time. The blood out, eh? Look at these. Wait, what does it say on it? It's originally a unmarked grave. This is it. Guts. It better be in there. It's swallowed all over the stone a while ago. Then it scrubbed off and thought no more about it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied. Well then, we are presented with one course of action. And we had best be sure we are not observing the doing of it. Shall we begin? What was that, gibberish or what?
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
But there was a hole in his neck.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
Did that. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. What was that supposed to I mean, this is spoilers, but I don't like Xenos' sort of story arc at all. Cut your neck, you're dead, that's it. You know, you go through that and then come back and say, oh, I have stronger will. You ended your own life. You should... There is no possible way that you would have any will to continue existing. If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumours are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of the body and a bit to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I found myself siding with Alphino's Fury of Arceus in possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you they have no qualms over taking a living host, let alone a dead one. You're saying an Arceus is walking around in Xenos' body? That seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaving to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if the body was ever buried here, and how certain they are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He's good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Ravan needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Ralda's Reach. I don't know why I'm surprised. The matter settling down in Doma would do another crisis. I know! Shall we make for the Rising Stones then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Aye. Yeah. Cool, teleported here. While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Rianche over Link Pearl and gave him a full report. Stoll is on the way, and should be here any... Yes? Alize, PT, it's good to see you. Safe and well. What news have you from the east? Victory! And displaced people backs. Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that the Ascian now inhabits Xenos, an Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but PT. Nay, Alphino had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extended to the question of his own safety. Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into enemy's stronghold. And the shadowy web and paragons like as not. Yes. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. Under the moonlight, under the rising sun. Meanwhile, in the Temple of Doom headquarters, I'll keep saying it.
Do not suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point?
More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. Summoner is dead and the right beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan. Every party behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of the star. Which everyone else says, bullshit! Salvation being the apt word. Scrap. Sorry.
What are you doing fiddling with that thing? Oh yes, do a question, soldier.
Is he wielding a gun blade? What? Samurai thought. Doesn't know how to wield one properly though, does he?
What, have you lost your mind?
Oh! Sorry. Keep going by base instinct. I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood prepared to take my final blow, only to find the finale was but an intermission. You've struck your own final blow. Yes, it is, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a twist, but... Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins? Embrace goodness and mediocrity? Well, the one I yearn to face yet lives. The hunt is long. You killed yourself. Don't care what magic juju they flipping gave you. It's not gonna make you come back. You wouldn't want to. Your soul's flipping taken. Besides, if that ever happened, you'd probably just go and do it again. You not seen second season of Demon Slayer? Well, actually, probably not. Just a fucking idiot. I know they needed a convincing antagonist, but still. What was it? Moon thingy? The new sun. Well, under the moonlight. Survivor's fine for me. Right, 30 minutes. Emissary of the Dawn. It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alpha now. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to get on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East. I'll put the kettle on then. The table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. Oh dear. Clickety clack. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. No! It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Is 30 minutes enough? I suppose Gregenia's not far off, so... Now with Ishgard. Interesting, so this Tsukiyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susan, via the medium of the sacred relic. That's right, they believe their gods or kami reside in physical objects. Yeah. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalogue of such relics. But if we are to contain them, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea. I know for a fact that our friends in Doma will be grateful for any information which could help to prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Chen will wish to welcome our resident expert on meteorology. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? Certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. Dutifully. Dutifully. Oh, another word. After you left, I went out questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Once Lace and our officers had confirmed Dinos dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seemed little reason to doubt their testimonies on that point. When I mentioned the defacement of Dinos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Almeida. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed, as police instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos had not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely considered hostile, or an Ascian has taken up residence within. That's uncomfortable. If Asahi was a fervent devotee, as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation. However, we must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alpha now in Galloway? their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. And off we go. Diddly 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 diddly. Sorry, couldn't help it. Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft LXXV. That bit goes there, that bit goes there, and that bit goes. Have you seen that before? What is it? No windows! Master Alphino, we are making good speed towards our destination. Not a miss? Nay, it is just I could see not from my cabin and was curious to know the land over which we flew. I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought of such niceties. I'm happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the Burn, western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been not but moms of lifeless earth. Oh wait, no, there's 2 more I've got to do. I've read something of the Burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, let drive every last drop of it. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this plight, he said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation, declared icons a threat to our very star's existence, and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of such enemies. I'm only playing until around 9:30, all the time thing.
Report! We're under attack, sir. Multi-tech armor. No visible designation.
Quite far. Magitech? But who? Just doing the sort of alpha of it now. You know anything of the story?
All cannons return fire. Damage report.
I've just beaten the Tsukuyomi. I am, yes, it's not really that good.
The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it! They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact.
I might not do something like difficulty, but it's not for me. Oh well, Alphino's dead. Played through it before, so I know the main crux of the stories. Glad to have you back, Master Alphino.
We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get up while we still can.
Aye. Oh man, it's been well over a year since I've done played as a scholar. Well, technically it's an arcanist. Going battle, fight as Alphino. No! What on earth is that? On Iron Shackle Physics. Physics the What am I doing? Destroy the airship wreckage. Not that way. Ah! Physic to heal a wounded soldier. Oh, heals fast in for this, isn't it? No thanks. I don't think I want to made it. I'll be doing that all the way through. Uh-oh. What's round it? Oh no! But he's misery, well, okay. Moonstone Carbuncle, slap him, Prince. Here comes Parlay out here, ready weapons. Hey! What the? Oh, that's good. Oh, good, nothing from work. Thing. Yeah. Massive issue on the messenger for some reason. What? Oh dear, my bites. Come on. Not here. Not like this. Well. Cool. Glad we got a helper. Why keeps doing that? What? In the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. Clever. Get off! You are calm in a crisis, Master Alphino. Let us finish this then. Trying to get onto bloody messenger and jumped onto my camera. Messenger is crap at times. Genuinely, someone sent me a message on Prime and I didn't get it for 4 days. Must have been earlier than that, actually. Oh crap! That's just mean. he does have skills. Neat. Well done, Alphinaud.
Alright, fine, let's come on.
My thanks. Your intervention.
Oh well, I did nothing. Think to meet an Eosian in this place, let alone a Scion.
You know of me, sir?
Arrangements for
Work due. Leaving. I have some small history of your order. Never be able to match his voice.
But I would speak with the present. Know your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. Are the soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard?
I could venture as a guess my motives, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are?
Our names are not yours for the asking. And as for our purpose, let this be your answer.
It's an ass mask.
Face of our prey.
Wait a minute, I recognise those two. Sure, one of them's worked with me before.
We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay. Make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek off the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard.
Indeed. We accept your gracious offer.
Shadow will suffice for present. Gone.
We've got about like 15 minutes, which means I won't be going to the next dungeon. Apologies if this has been short for you. Wow, he's killed a lot of them. But one of those is not an Asian mask. This is intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do. Nothing we can do for Alphinaud now. Pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your proper journey is to Garlemald from the east, I could make my way from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alice. The provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is all important. It is safer if I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. I think we'll have to leave this to Thancred, I'm sorry. Not you too. I understand your frustration. As I say, PT has the right of it. We must defer to Thancred's expertise in this matter. Fine. Promise you'll be careful. Nod. And away! It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all. For I will stay behind, as I did. We all have our talents. Mine just happens to involve a silver tongue and a soft soul. I promise to say the word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Dover as soon as I find a suitable East Alderman vessel to bear me thither. But I shall return if I am needed. Oh, cool. Be sure to drop in. Be sure to drop in when you're next in the area, PT. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alpha to share. Throw us straight in. I have earned the emote Honda. May I? No. Ginger salad. Why would you put ginger in a salad? Isn't it more of a sweet thing? Oh, PT, if you come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Scholler is still investigating the primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces. And Alphino is still out there somewhere. Oh? Has been no word since his first scheduled report. And nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I'm just meant to sit around here waiting. It's driving me mad. Begging your pardon, sir. I bear a message from the Eurasian Alliance. Thank the gods for that. We have a visitor. Gee, me! Welcome to the Rising Sun. Do you have a message? I should be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of the ASEAN interference, and they humbly request the presence of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. There's only about 3 of us left, currently. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alabamian resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenosis remains, they too suspect ASEAN involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your orders, Council, would be most welcome. Of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. For almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one falls to us. By which, I'm not going on. You'll come with me, I trust. Trust you with negotiations? I don't think so. I'll come with. And there you have it. We accept the invitation. So there'll be no stream on Saturday because I've got stuff to do. Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course. I can confirm that the council will take place in Alamigo, I believe. Where? Yeah, where? I somehow doubt they have anything useful to offer. Standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than nothing. I'd be doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Good. What's going on, man? Good. Uh-oh. Alright, just be careful on the ride back, yeah? Now here, Reinfield. Franklin's coming back. Ah, there he is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Oh dear. Been in Gallian territory, though. He couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening. So he said he'd head back as quick as he could. Make sure someone was waiting for him in the Albion Quarter. Understood. PT and Abigail. Bound for Amigo anyway. And there's sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. Hooray, we're doing things! Look like they were going to Alabama, but okay. Menda! Oh, it's been a while. Oh, great. Here we are. Thankred. How you doing? You two are a sight to our eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Drifting through Imperial territory is nasty work. That was a cheeky bugger.
God, I needed that.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Yeah, what's with all the ether floating around in the air?
Quite. Without further ado, then.
Why is he glowing? I'm scared. Why is he glowing?
After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well.
Yeah, I hear Damascus got sacked.
The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance.
Why are
But
they all
not all
glowing?
have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope, then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamegan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their that is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Doma has summoned a primal. and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin. But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they be holding him there in secret?
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency.
Ah.
I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphino?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling you might say that.
Please tell me that's the next mission.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
I don't know what's happened here.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
Ah, disappointed. Loath though I am to neglect making preparations for the council, we must act swiftly before Alphino's trial goes cold. I propose to first pay a piano visit. You should also want to hear about these developments, and he may well be able to advise us on how best to reach Bern. A sound plan, and Stola is in Doma, is she not? Dare say she'd join you in the search if you asked her nicely. There's no update of like that yet. Well, you see to all that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations to the for the Council to me. Oh no, it's half past, I'm going to be quick. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Doma then. We have much and more to share with Stola. Oh dear. Oh no! It's in the Enclave, got it. So expensive. I mean, Free Company can sometimes feel part of the build, but they have other stuff on there, crafting and combat. Darn it. Oh, there she is. Thank goodness. How you still up? She's fine. Uh-huh. That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out.
Thank you, milady. You are most kind.
Well, well, two faces from the dim and distant past. Only a few days ago. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who was that you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of Eva, he came seeking my counsel. Just now, he brought me one of the recent finds. It was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy and eerily reminiscent of the day-expected crystal that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. She is a cat girl, what do you expect? More an interest in than a liking to. The sight of a makote with a peculiar contraption on her head has a certain novelty value in these parts, and any actual regard they might have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I am all but concluded my investigations. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an ether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summon. Oh, instead of by faith, got it. So, the fact they are the objects of worship is key. They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. True. Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Yotsuyu being the most obvious example, she had but to associate the artifact given to her by a Sahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them forth. A form nourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know of naught that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movements of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that which we perused in a report. Has something happened to Alphino? We think he's somewhere around the burn, wherever that is. I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Stola. I should be glad of your help, truly. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Kian. She a strange one. Has put on a brave face, but she has little for concealment. We should join her at the King camp. Oh, fine. Right. I just hope I don't do this again tomorrow. Lord Kian is expecting me. Make sure you win. And then do Gugain. Greetings, my friend. Alisei has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the event, even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn. Right. Excuse me. Salad. That's as far as I'm going to. Back tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. It'll be in the evening again.
and finishing roughly around half-time. So if you want to catch up with any of the streams that I've done in the past, I usually put the VODs onto YouTube at Part-Time Gaming. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, then PTRPG will be the name of the Twitch channel. And my Twitter page, or Twitter handle is Part-Time Blank. And I usually, well, I primarily tweet about when I'm going to be live, to be honest, when I'm streaming, as well as odd replies to other stuff, just sort of random media, really. Very rarely make sort of straight tweets. Just me on back. Not really interesting enough. Well, actually, it's more that I have an idea in mind, think about it for a bit, and then go, nah, I can't be bothered. So, this is where I will sign off, as I often do, reminding everyone that all time is precious and appreciated. Take care. See ya.